Hi guys, I am not going to get emotional. I want to first acknowledge my tribe. Yep, I want to first acknowledge my tribe. Before we even get into what today's video is all about, let me get into acknowledging my tribe. Tammy, where are you? Thank you. D. Muhammad, thank you. Oh my gosh, Khadija, thank you. Nicole, thank you. Ah, the ultimate romantic, thank you. Thank you guys for still rolling with me, allowing me my human experience by being away for almost 2.5, 3 months from my channel here. Allowing me that time as a human to sort out my human things, okay? And giving me grace to not jump ship because there was no community post. There was no posting at all. There was no uploads. But you guys are still here. In fact, I find this remarkable. We lost a few people, but we have more people now than we had when I left the platform. So all of you new tribe members, welcome and thank you. Thank you, tribe. I think I just said this a few seconds ago that I don't like to talk about things unless I have something to say, right? And that way it kind of makes what you're going to say more valuable because you're not just regurgitating words with a specific kickback in mind. In fact, I'm not looking for a kickback. I'm looking for someone to grab it through the ethers, okay? It's a little bit different messaging there. Back when I decided to get off of YouTube, I saw a video that just really, I was like, oh, this is not my lane. This is not I can't, this is not my stuff. The guy was talking about modern women and that's why they are single. Western women are terrible. Modern Western women are useless. Brothers, get your passports and go. This video, I couldn't even spend more than 2 minutes watching. And because I watched that video, now the algorithm thinks that that's what I'm interested in. And so I went from a timeline full of black holes and string theory and quantum physics and all of those things. In a moment of watching less than 2 minutes of that video, the algorithm said, I'm going to give you more. And I log off, I log back on, I log off. I said, how do I start my algorithm all over again? And I thought it would be just watch one of the videos that's in my library already that I have saved. So I watched one of my videos, let it play, thinking that that would change the algorithm. But now, since I watched that, there's the videos that I like, and now these new ones are being suggested. And I said, somebody is lying about the past. Either they're lying about the past or they have no clue. And here's what I come up with. It's a combination of both. The first part of that is I had a Malcolm moment, or a Malcolm to Mecca moment. You guys heard me talk about that. I have those periodically where I go through a spiritual evolution, right? I had a moment where I said, I finally get why they call it Gen Z. Gen Z is the end of the alphabet. The end of the alphabet, the end of communication between generations. I had a moment and I thought, they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. It has nothing to do with the lack of education about the subject, but more so, they're far removed from the older generation. And so now we have a world full of young people who have no references. No historical references for why a thing is a thing. And so they theorize, they hypothesize based on their own. In a world where information is at our fingertips. But it's easier for us to hear something or a bright idea from someone and take what we heard from them and make that law. And that is what I'm seeing when I see videos like the one I just described. These people don't know because they are further removed from the elders. And the further you remove a person from the elder, you don't get the oral traditions, you don't get the stories, you don't get the whys, you don't get the his story. History means to orally tell what happened. You don't get the history when you are further removed from the elders. And as in melanated people, African folks have always have been known to pass down oral traditions. But you see, Gen Z, the end of the alphabet, the end of communication, they don't know. So I'm going to show you something today. We romanticize the past, partly because we don't know, or based on now a few great moments. It clouds our memory of what actually happened and how things actually were. I think I said to you guys in a previous video why the feminist movement happened and why it needed to happen. I think I said that in a previous video. You guys can go back to, I don't know what video that is. Maybe we'll put it right here or something. But what breaks my heart is that there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of men digesting this crap. Yes. So on this channel, you cannot drive out darkness with darkness. You got to bring the light. So that's what we're going to do today. I want to show you the way a man loved his wife by a letter. And the way he loved his wife by this letter shows me that there was a time when men communicated with their women right next to or coexisting in a time when men were encouraged to discipline their wives, okay? In a way that he's able to see her less than human. It was completely the law here in the United States. Up until the 1930s, well into the 50s, it was completely okay to discipline your wife with a smack of a hand if she didn't agree with you, if she was unwifely. I'm going to get into that in a minute, but I want to show you a stark contrast here about how two things can be true at the same time. But today, the younger people just don't know that. I'm going to play this reading of me from one of the letters of Malcolm X. I've been obsessed with reading his letters and understanding his way of thought. Reading them and digesting them, just like I would William Shakespeare. I've been studying Malcolm's letters. Go ahead, and you and I will be back to chat. I can't believe I'm reading this with my own eyes, so hang tight with me, guys. Let's get through this letter. The letter was written on April the 4th, 1958. It was sent from 1431 West Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles, California. And he had written this letter to his wife. He opened the letter with a salutation, Assalamu alaikum. Of course he did, right? The letter begins, in the name of Allah, the one true God, to whom all praise is due, and in the holy name of his divine messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. My dear wife, it was a pleasure to find your letter awaiting me here at the office this morning. Allah blessed us to come safely through 3 tornadoes, 1 hailstorm, 2 thunderstorms, and a snowstorm. We averaged good pace all the way and arrived in record time. I was happy to hear that you are going to be a mother. Allah willing, I was not surprised. My reaction was as it was only because I didn't appreciate
the timing you took to announce it to me. May Allah bless you with understanding so you can have peace of mind.
It's such an honor to be able to read Malcolm's letters. But I wanted to share that with you guys because this letter is going to set up the stage for the very next video. Now, the reason why I say the very next video is because Tribe, I have so much I want to talk to you guys about. So many things have transpired since the last time we did a video. And I want to teach because so many things are being said that is so wrong, no context, and the folks just don't remember. I want to connect the dots. And so the only way to effectively do that is to make sure that my videos are straight to the point, which is very difficult for me to do. Straight to the point so you can digest what I am saying in that video. Prepare yourself for the next video and digest that too. So we're going to try to do this in bite-sized pieces, okay? Bite-sized so that the information doesn't get lost and I don't start rambling off at the mouth like I would normally do, okay? Like I'm doing right now. Anyway, tomorrow at 6 p.m., which is the same time this video uploads, okay? Tomorrow, part 2 of this video and our journey to prove that somebody is lying about modern women, about modern men, about their preferences, okay? That video is deep, and I don't want you to miss it because there's so much to learn. And as the elder would say it, you choose. Until next time, Tribe, which is tomorrow at 6 p.m., I am going to send you love and light. And may the Most High surround you in His most absolute perfect light. I'm sending that to you until next time. Until next time, be empowered, be inspired, and be well. Bye, guys.